Damon, usually at this point in the year, we're looking forward for it to transition from winter to spring, but today we're going to kind of do the opposite and go from spring-like temperatures back to more winter-like weather.
Goes to figure, especially with how warm it's been on occasion this month. It's been quiet. Mother Nature just reminding us that I guess we're not totally out of the woods yet with winter.
Not quite.
Nope, and we are waiting for that colder air now to arrive across the area, and it's going to be making its way in starting tonight. But for the time being, oh yes, that blue sky is reappearing as we are starting to finally clear out some of the cloud cover from the overnight hours. But the sunshine right now, coupled with that temperature right there, wow, it is downright beautiful. 68 is that current temperature in Hagerstown, but the wind is something to watch as we are slowly going to start to see this warmth fade away. So soak this in while we have it here early this afternoon. We have hit 70 degrees in Winchester and Leesburg, 71 in Charlestown, and 72 in Frederick. This is not common at all as we go into the late part of February here. We have plenty of 60s too, extending to the west of Interstate 81, but on the other side of the mountains, there's that colder air that is waiting on the horizon. And with this wind picking up once again, yes, it just seems to be eternally breezy of late. Now, it is going to stay that way, but look at the wind direction here. It's out of the west now. It's not out of the south. That being the case, that cold front, it's crossed through the area, changed the wind direction, and now we're going to see that colder air filter in a lot more easier anyways we go into the rest of the day today. So checking it out, the cloud cover again has started to break up right along parts of the Interstate 81 corridor. We still do have some gray skies to the east, but with time it is going to keep on getting more on the clear side of things. And there we go. There's the cold front with this system. I mentioned how it's now east of the area, and you can tell by that change in wind direction. So this system is pretty much done with us, but we now await the arrival of the next system soon after these temperatures get on the cold side once again. So mild, blustery, and we are going to briefly have that clear sky out there into tonight, but clouds pick right back up tomorrow, and with temperatures back toward freezing, we are going to keep an eye on how this next system develops, because any precip that begins tomorrow afternoon into the evening is likely to start out as snow and sleet, eventually transitioning to a bit of freezing rain on Thursday night, and that is going to make things very tricky toward the start of your Friday morning commute. So check this out here. Today, all clear, nothing to worry about. That sky will continue to clear out. Things are going to be very quiet outside of the bit of wind we're going to deal with as we go into the overnight. But there it is. The cloud cover starts to pick right back up again by the start of the morning tomorrow. Everything's going to be fine for your Thursday morning commute, but there's that mix of snow and sleet, light snow and sleet starting to make its way in on Thursday afternoon. We should mostly be okay as we go into the evening commute home tomorrow, but there it is. The main batch of precip will arrive on Thursday night around 10 to 11 o'clock, and it's going to be mostly in the form of freezing rain. Southern Pennsylvania, right along the Mason-Dixon line, is mainly going to be impacted by this, but we could even see light bouts of freezing rain to the south overnight before we just see a transition over to plain rainfall, and this system heads out of here on Friday afternoon. So as far as it goes, the entire area has a chance of seeing that snow, sleet, freezing rain mixture tomorrow going into tomorrow night. But the highest chance for any sort of accumulation as far as ice is concerned is going to be back across northern Maryland, part of the eastern panhandle, and southern Pennsylvania. This is where travel could become fairly difficult Thursday night going into Friday morning. So you'll just have to keep that in mind. Be very cautious if you have to be out and about Thursday night into Friday. But this isn't the worst storm system, the winter storm we have seen in recent memory, but it's one of those things where if it gets slick enough, we could have some pretty big issues. But that rainfall wraps up Friday morning, and then we are going to see a much calmer and clear weekend with slightly cooler temperatures on Saturday and Sunday.